Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a makeup tutorial on this look right here. It's kind of a metallic burgundy romantic makeup look for a night out or for a date night or for anything like that. I think it's a really appropriate makeup look for summer nights, although it's almost fall, but still I think it's not too dramatic, not too dark. I do have false lashes, but I am wearing false lashes, but they're not that dramatic or thick or anything like that, so it looks pretty natural on the lashes and really nice and just made up and pink and I don't know. So I'm awful at describing. You can see the look. If you want to see how I created it, then just keep on watching. So first, to start off, I'm going to prime my lid with the Lorac Behind the Scenes eyeshadow primer. Oops, the cap just fell. I'm going to use my finger to apply that, and you need just the tiniest amount on your finger. I'm going to prime all my lid and up to the brow bone, like so. Then the first color that I'm going to use is going to be from my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and it's called YDK, which looks like this. Please excuse my cheap nails. Just don't look at them. Just don't. And I'm going to wet my Sigma E55 flat eye shading brush with my MAC Fix Plus, and this is the new collection Fix Plus things that they had. I don't know if it's available anymore, but they have it in different like scents. I really was debating between getting the cucumber one and the lavender one. Ended up getting the lavender, but it's so out of theme. Right now I'm going to wet my brush, as I said, tap off any excess Fix Plus a little bit, and then I'm going to dip it into the YDK eyeshadow that I showed you before. What? I can't talk today. Then I'm going to dip it into the YDK eyeshadow that I've showed you before from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and apply that to my lid. And you can see how the Fix Plus gives this eyeshadow the most intensity, and it makes it look so pretty and so metallic. Look how gorgeous this is. Can you see? And I'm applying this color all over my lid, up into the crease. Like this. Then for my crease shade, I'm going to use my Sigma E45 small tapered blending brush, and I'm going to take the MAC Sketch eyeshadow, which is this really dark burgundy shade, and I'm going to take it on this brush and apply it to my crease. And I want to be as precise as possible. I don't want to take this color too far down into the YDK color, because I want the focus to be on the YDK color because it's so pretty and metallic. So I'm just going around the edges all the way into the inner corner. And it looks a little bit scary right now, but we're gonna blend this out later. So I'm just gently going back and forth and blending this color. On this outer edge, you want to sweep it out a little bit. You want to create kind of an elongated eye look. So I'm blending this. And then I'm going to take a clean blending brush. This is the E25 by Sigma. Go around the edges to soften them a little bit. And then I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked palette and Naked eyeshadow, which is this one right here. I'm going to take a little bit of that and go around the edges of the burgundy shade, just to kind of fade it outwards. Now once I'm done with that, I'm going to take a small short shaded brush. This is the E20 by Sigma. I'm going to use the same YDK shade that I used on my lid, and again, wet it, top off the excess. take a little bit of YDK, and this time I'm going to apply it under my lower lash line. And this brush helps me be really precise. So a little bit of that. And then on this very outer edge, I'm going to take the darker shade I've used on my crease, Sketch by MAC. And then I'm going to apply that just on this outer edge and kind of blend it into the crease shade and connect it together. Ah, a little hair. Annoying. So just right here. I want to darken this outer corner a little bit. And again, I'm going to take my E35 blending brush and just sweep it outwards and blend it all together. To sharpen this outer corner a little bit more and clean it out, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette and Foxy, which is this matte light yellowy shade. And on the same Sigma E55 shading brush that I use on my lid, I'm going to take Foxy and apply it right under this outer corner right here, and you can see how it just sharpens this outer corner and cleans out the edge. Like so. And then with the same brush, I'm going to take Booty Call from the same palette, which is this color right here. And I'm going to do a little bit of a frosted, kind of pearly brow bone shade today. So it's not too frosted, but it's a little bit kind of pearly and shimmery. Then I want to darken up the outer corner just a little bit more. So I'm going to take my Sigma Smokescreen palette and this shade called Atmosphere. And it's kind of a black and burgundy color with a little bit of a burgundy flecks of glitter. How great am I at describing colors? And I'm going to take my MAC 219 pencil brush for that and just apply that to the very outer corner, blend it into the YDK color that I have on my lid and a little bit into the crease. So I'm cutting the crease just a little bit right here on this outer edge and darkening up this outer corner and just sweeping the color outwards. And then again, I'm going to take my E35 with no color on it and just blend. Now once I'm done with that, I'm going to line my waterline with the Scandalize eye pencil by Rimmel, and this is in shade Nude. Just lining my waterline with that. This is just going to brighten up the eyes. And then I'm going to tight line with my Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet eye pencil in Black Velvet. If you find it hard to tight line like myself, my eyes just get watery instantly, you can lift up the outer edge of your lashes and just really gently go over the waterline. I had to do this off camera, I just couldn't. Then I'm going to take my MAC fluid line in Black Track, which is the black one, obviously. And I'm going to apply that with the Sigma small angle brush. This is the E65. Really close to my lashes. I'm almost not winging the liner or applying liner. I'm just kind of tight lining on top, if that makes sense. I just want to make the roots of the lashes look a bit thicker. And I want to preserve as much lid space as possible because I don't want the liner to take from this really nice metallic shade that I have on my lid. So I'm going to take a little bit to the inner corner and a little bit to the outer corner. Just really applying it almost in between the lashes, not on top of them. It will also help the false lashes blend better, not look as fake when you apply them. On this outer edge, I'm just going to stamp it like this And then connect this little line with the liner, but just on the outer corner. And then wing it out. But just a little bit, like this. Let me just intensify this a little bit. So like this. And you can see I preserved as much lid space as possible because I made the line so thin. So now I'm just curling my lashes and I'm going to apply my Maybelline Great Lash Big Mascara. And then on top of it, so this is the Maybelline Great Lash Big Mascara, and on top of it I'm going to apply some false lashes. These are by the Elegant Lashes, but I'm not sure if it's the number, the 140 black lashes, because I gotta switch them around and I'm not sure if this is the packaging of them. But anyway, this is how they look like, and I've trimmed them a little bit. They were a lot longer, so these are the lashes that I'm going to use. So a second before I apply the lashes, I just wanted to show you this eye is with the falsies and this one is without the falsies. I'm just holding them in my hand. So you can see it's not that much of a big difference, but that's, I guess, what's good about them, because they just look really natural. They don't look as dramatic and as heavy. But anyway, we'll see how it looks like with the lashes on. And that's how it looks like with the falsies on. Okay, so for my blush I'm going to use the Sigma Born 2 blush, which looks like this. And I'm using my Sigma F40 brush to apply that. This brush is so incredibly soft, I love it. And this instantly gives a glow to the face, makes them look kind of young and healthy looking. Then I'm going to highlight with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle and my Sigma F35 brush. Like so, and on my lips I'm just using the MAC Cream Cup lipstick. I rarely use this lipstick. I don't really like pink lips, but this specific color I really like, so I don't know, what do you think? Is that too pink? Too pale? I feel like it's too pink. I need to do something with this. Okay, so I've decided to apply a gloss on top of it, although I don't really like gloss, but this is just too pink for me. And I use my Sigma Get Ready lip gloss, which is, it's kind of a brownish color, like a brownish peach with golden sparkles. That's a little bit better. So this is the final look. I really hope that you like how it turned out. I feel like this is a really great look for summer night out, although it's almost fall already, but I just don't like to wear really dark, smoky eyes for summer at nighttime, but that's just me. I feel it's like too heavy, and this one I feel it's just perfect for a night out on like during the summertime. Or right now, like before fall, because it does have some burgundy colors in it and the metallicness. Do you feel me? Yeah. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to talk to you all next Saturday.